Welcome to the video everyone, and today we are going to learn about the Firebase, what is Firebase and how we can use it in Flutter application. So let me show you some things for you before anything else. So first of all, let's see what is Firebase. So Firebase is just a backend service. That means if we want to some data, if we want some authentication for our application, and we don't want to develop and backend specific backend for it. So Firebase do this for everything for us. Okay, so in this, and also Firebase is also the Google product. One of the Google product is called the BaaS, means backend as a service. So you can use any service you want from the Firebase for your project. And it's a good thing that Firebase also provide a very basic say free version, like you can test your app that's okay or not. So it gives us around 500 MB of storage for free without doing anything. Just need to sign up for the account and you can have it. So for now in our project, let's say Flutter project, we are going to three of the service. First for authentication. Okay, so first we will gonna use an authentication, like we want to have a real one login sign up method. Then we are going to use this Firestore, like a real-time like a JSON server database. That means we can store our structured records into the database and we can retrieve it anytime. Like there's no like no, once you created a Firebase account, you will have the access to the Firebase. You just need to activate for once. Then we will also use the Firebase security rules. Like by default, Firebase provides two modes, like production mode and security mode, like test mode. In test mode, it gives us access of 30 minutes. Okay, so that's all about the Firebase. You can search more about this, like there's lots of information on this. I given you a short description of it. So before starting, let's say that I want to have a Firebase account, so I will say Firebase sign up. So yeah, come in there, click on this Firebase application. Sorry, I wouldn't dock Firebase. I have opened too much time, that's why I am having this much Firebase open. Click on this Firebase, a good platform. Since I have already logged in, so I have an account on that. So this is for me. If you had not, just sign up for this. It's completely free, 100% free, and we just want to use the basic service of also. It's quite easy for us. So let me just open our project. Create a new project. Let's say we are just going to create a, let's say, Firebase to dos, a very basic application, but it will give us an idea how and what does it do. In the meanwhile, I will come in here for next of all. So before doing anything and all, you need to add the Firebase basic Firebase libraries in your, or say libraries in your project. So first of all, let's see what do we have. Firebase core is very essential thing, you need to have it. Firebase auth for the login sign out, and cloud Firestore for like now storing your database, storing your data like records of to dos we will use. And get is a state management library we previously read. Okay, like previously we get a project on that. So let's get started. I hope it's ready now. There. So where it is? Firestore. This is the last one. Let me open this in my application. VS Code. I will use this VS Code for now. It's quite good now. This got lots of updates in there, so it's nice. Okay. So there's a one issue right now. We can't use a Windows version. I don't know why, but it's impossible for now to run Windows version of it. So we're removing this one. We can use web, and if you have Mac, you can use Mac. Mac is quite easy for this. You need to just some tweak in the application, just that. Linux, I haven't checked it out, so just me remove this one. Okay. And iOS, since this is my Windows application, I can't use iOS. Like this is Windows OS, so I can use iOS version. Okay, so we are taking into account that we will be creating an Android and web application. So let's get started. So I will come in here in terminal. For now we have PowerShell. So I will say Flutter pub add what. First we need the Firebase core. I will say Firebase core. Then Cloud Store. This is for the Cloud Firestore. Okay. And one more thing. Let's say that we need a Firebase auth. Firebase auth. And in the end we need what to say, get for state management. If everything written right, then it will do the thing. I am really bad at sometimes typing fast. That's my bad. Cloud Firestore, Firebase auth. No, it's done. It's one. Nice. In one go, it's done. Okay, one thing is done. Another is a huge step, so I just make it easy for you guys. So once you came in here, okay, so their dependency we need to have this flutterfire CLI. This is the most important thing. Why? Because it act it's act as a bridge that our Flutter application get to know that there is a Firebase system waiting for us and it can us like automatically. You not need to do anything at all, but just need to have this flutterfire CLI. How we can install it is quite easy. We have two ways. Either you use npm, or I say if you guys familiar with the term node.js, then it's quite okay for you. If you're not, then you can go for the CLI version. Like normally you download an exe file, install it and run it. For now I will be using this npm because I have uh, npm installed. So I say, if I say node -v, so I have this version of node currently, like I think it's the latest one I have right now. So I will using this npm version. So I will copy this command npm-g npm install-g firestore tools. Okay, since you get to see the notation, that means we are installing this globally, so it not will be project specific. So sometimes you may need to install this thing. It's quite easy to install. Just put remove it. Depending upon it may take time. Mine is done, so I will move next things. Okay, so I have done this big thing for now. Okay, after that you need to test it out, like is it okay or not. So going down there. So after you've done this now, that let's I install this one. So build test. So run this command. If it everything okay, it will work for you. If not, then means you need to we need to find something else. So you say a Firebase login. I hope so. Okay, since I am already logged in, so Firebase login is done. For now, let's try if I can do this sign out. If you press login now, this I hope I have to come on log out. Okay, logged out. So now I press sign in, sign in, sign in, login. So it will give me something. Okay, Firebase use this. Do you want to enable Gemini features? For now, not no, not now. Okay, Firebase suite. Do you want to do helpful? And no, nothing. Okay, so this splitting, be getting this thing. I will copy this one because oh, I have this thing. So I will log in my account because this is the account I've used to sign up. So similarly, we can do this. This last access for the Firebase CLI. Okay, nice. Now we have access to this. And if I go now, okay. So if I say Firebase login. Let's get a Firebase project. That's because we need a Firebase console. In that, we will create a serverless backend for us. It's very quite easy. Just open your app, and if you already have, like, it will ask you if you're opening for first time, it will ask for sign up. Just sign up there, and let me get this. Get started with console. I want console. Go to console. Okay, this is a beginning page. Go to console. In there, see, create a new Firebase project, start coding an app. Since this is also called Firebase Studio, so we just need a project. So create a project there, name something. So I will say learn Firebase. It's the same name that I have. Okay, only contain letters dash. Let's go with it dash. Okay, so dash. So I will say continue. And we since we are happy with the enable Gemini, no issues. Since this is a very basic app, we're not going to take analytics here. And it is for like if you are having some broad application, a big application, you want to have analyze which part makes a server getting crashed, sometime taking more. So that's when we use analytics. Otherwise, it's a common way. It will take some time. Till then, let me get straight what we're going to do. So after our project is done, okay. So in here, I need to come down there. We need to run this command. Active FlutterFire CLI. See, whole thing is this. See, we first install the Firebase plugin using the npm, or you just install exe version because we needed the login sign up tokens. But now we will add this. This was specifically designed for our Flutter ecosystem that will let us do a lot of things for us. We don't need to touch single code. Till then, the Firebase is present for our code. So continue here. Okay, so we have the first visit of the code. Okay, since we have the CLI thingy, I will go in the settings. Okay, So not like this way. Okay, Gemini in here. Okay, noise. So where this learn Firebase? Need to open this one. Okay. So now we have cop come in here. I open click on this thing. So now we need to come in one new. Come in build down. First we need authentication. Auth like the security purpose. Okay. So I say get started. Yeah, we want these features to enable for us for this whole project. I will come in here. I will only select for this now email and password. Enable email and password. Enable password sign also. Okay. So for now let to above. For default, we are activating first of all email sign password. We just saved it now. Uh, for now, we are going for this one default one. Okay, it's quite easy to understand. Once you understand, you are good to go. So let me come in here. So what's the command? Dart pub global activate FlutterFire CLI. Come in your project, Control plus J, and let's write this. Okay, let me write this here. Dart pub activate. Okay, activate. So in between, we need to write global. If you do a notation, global, global activate, and what? Flutter, fire, and then it's CLI. Okay, so since we have already this one, now it's done. It making executable for us. Okay, so that's the command thing, and let us wait for some time. I will let you know what happened. Now we need to like tell the whole system of our Windows that we have this new dependency in here that we want globally available for all the projects. Why? Because this is needed to have like okay. See, even this telling this, even though you install all the things in here, your this thing is not added in the bit. To copy this whole, what is this? Whenever you install something global thing, like you want something global that is available to all the projects and you can execute anywhere from anywhere, then you need to have this in your env. So I will search for env, create this in here, click on environment variables, click on the patch, click on the edit, and then add a new line. This thing, this will now we can have the access of all the binaries or all the dependencies that we installed till now. Okay, so just that, and I need to refresh, like I need to close this whole thing. It will take time, but yeah, we need to close once. We need to close it for once, and then now what left now? We have our project ready. Okay, and I'll ignore this warning just for now. Okay, I will let you know what to do with this for now. Then now we need to run whenever you make something changes, and this is a since we want this project to be a Firebase one. So I will run flutterfire dependency be run just flutterfire. Why? Because now we added the env the new location of one dependencies. Now we have access to this directly. Flutterfire configure whenever you change something inside the Firebase, you need to do something like what. Okay, so I started my whole VS Code. Let me think and let me check what happening. So if we don't get, then we need to add the system also. Sometime it happens. So we just now added the in our user one. We can also add this one system. So system path. Let me check once again. Okay, not working. So there's a command called flutterfire configure. Okay, and it will just check the available projects. Okay, available projects. Now in this you need to choose which one you create as for now. See, I have written name now. So you can see the name learn Firebase. Just now I created for this thing for this project. So I will get enter. Now which you want? So for now I want Android and web and yes, Windows not okay. Then still be let go for the Windows if somehow it works. Mostly it doesn't work. So we need to either test in the Android if you have a good PC or good laptop. Otherwise, go for the web. It was fine. You can learn, and after you think you can learn, then in working on production purpose, you can go for the Android one. Okay, so this now we're running, we're registering. See, each and everything. Usually we need to manually things, but the help of Flutterfire thing, we can do easily in one hand. Nothing doing nothing. Okay, so wait for a few seconds. Okay, now it's done. See, we have got the idea of us. Now we connected three devices, wow, which is nice, and it's good to go. Off this off. If I open my lib directory, you can see if we have the main file, okay, which is default file, and this we have the file options. So it will trace which platform we are using for like building for platform you're testing. It will automatically give the access to the IDE and also help us out with a lots of things.
So see you soon in part 2.